going on, everybody? Papa Gord here, and we are finally hitting some of the What If Marvel Legends reviews. So, if you saw any of my pictures on social media a couple of days ago, I showed off that I got the whole wave in. Again, massive shout out to Amir from ToySnowman.com. Wow. Considering these are like 4 months early? Whatever. I don't care. I will take the hot streak as it comes, because eventually it's just, I'm gonna hit a wall. So anyways, he's already out because I've already been messing around with him. He is definitely still one of my favorite. I don't know. There's two, maybe three that are fighting for the power of who's the best figure of the wave. But we're gonna look at Zombie Captain America. So again, kind of gives you the whole lineup. What's going on here? We got Sylvie, you know, she's not a bad looking one there. We got Nebula, I always say Doctor Strange, and that would be good. Spider-Man, Captain Carter, we got Star-Lord, and Zombie Cap. So very, very awesome. I know, like, some of them got other names, but anyways, and it's also got that cool bloody logo for the Watcher. And if you watched my last live stream, I'll just show him off. But here he is in all of his Build-A-Figure glory is the Watcher. And he is very cool. I'm digging him. So maybe he might make it into another video at some point. I don't know. Anyways, on the review. I am still staring at this thing, and there are probably pieces I am still missing. So there might just be a whole lot of more pictures and not seeing me as much, because there is a lot going on this figure, and I hope we get more zombified legend characters, because holy crap, Marvel, as much as you drive me nuts with your exclusives and your price increases and your just not being able to find anything and no stock on the shelves, some of it which is not out of your hands or whatever, but you make more of the stuff like this, and like, look, I can look through his legs right at myself. Yep, there we go, right here. So look at that face. Only a face a mother could love. But he's got that whole, that kind of that Jonah Hex thing going on right there. Here we're going DC with a Marvel figure, but you can see the skin kind of breaking apart from the face. Those dead eyes, mouth gape, some blood. You're seeing some ribs going on here. Again, some blood. I love this whole no sleeve thing going on. And then on this side, they've actually tried to make it look like the material is just torn and shredded, which is very, very cool. The wrists are awesome, so you can make him look like he's, you know, so, which is excellent. It looks like he's got a little bite taken out of his forearm. And then, let's see. Oh, yes, the back. He's got more exposed bone and meat going on there. Again, a lot more shredding going on at the back as well. But it's the legs. The legs. Oh, my God, the legs. So this is about the only good... Like, if you were going to just rip them apart and steal pieces from them, you could get a boot, and you could get probably the upper part of the arm. Other than that, the rest of it's been on, and the belt. And probably his little, nope, that's missing a chunk out of it here too. So they did an excellent job. So you got a huge chunk of his leg missing. Again, something went through that, and something went through this multiple times. You can see the leg bones, for the love of God, in here. I will focus on that on some of the pictures, but holy jumping. Again, more shredding going on the pants, and just that kind of dead skin look to it. So he is fantastic. Does come with a shield, which is got a little bit of blood and stuff on it. I will say, I think it was Vern. I think Vern said that the shield would go really, really good with the John Walker, the U.S. agent, when he, you know, so very true, very true. You don't necessarily have to accessorize this Captain America with a shield, But if you want to, you can. Kind of, I don't know if you just have them just kind of dragging it or whatever, but, oh man, I want more of these. I wouldn't see the point of having more than one zombie Captain America, but I don't know. You guys know Captain America is near and dear to my heart. He is my favorite Marvel character, so having something like this is just insane. He's been to work with me every day since I've got him so far. I just think he is incredible. So let me know down in the comments, what do you think? Is this something you're looking forward to get? Man, good start to the wave. That's all I gotta say. So leave me a comment down below. I'll get back to you as soon as I absolutely can. But comment, share, like, subscribe, all that usual YouTube mumbo jumbo. We'll see you guys in the next review. And there's a lot of them coming. So peace. Love you guys. Later, eh? Hey everybody, it looks like you're gonna get a twofer. So yeah, hopefully you stuck around. This is kind of bonus. You guys have heard me rave about this. You've just finished watching my review of this figure. I, again, think this is a phenomenal figure. I may buy a second, maybe even a third, just in case I've overplayed with this and I need a replacement. But I really hope Hasbro, please do more of this. More of the zombies would be phenomenal. Really, the only thing I do need to say, which I think I missed saying, was you could probably gruesome it up just a little bit more, because he's a pretty clean dead guy. Again, doesn't look like a lick of dirt on him. There's a little bit of splatter on him or whatever, but I think you could have dirtied him up just a little bit. So we're putting him down. One more smell for the road. And we're going to take a look at another figure from that line, from the What If line, and specifically from the zombie episode. And that's the this guy, the Spider-Man, the zombie hunter Spider-Man. You know what? I dig the face. I dig the head sculpt. I dig the look of the hair. I don't even mind the color of the suit. The fact you get, of course, a Spider-Man head, and it does come with an extra couple hands, a couple of fists. I left the thwip hands on there, but of course he's also got the Doctor Strange's cloak. So that's, again, he looks like this. I think he looks pretty spot on to the episode version that we saw. Really kind of neat detail on the cloak as well. Very stylized, so it doesn't lay and hug right up against. There's no plug or anything like that to stick into his back. It rests on his shoulders. Now, I really hate to say, I was looking for another Spider-Man, because I'm gonna hate on this figure a lot, and I really don't want to, because really Spider-Man figures, I don't have a lot. The ones I do, I absolutely love. So I decided to grab another Spider-Man to do a comparison, and we'll get to that in a minute. This one, if you saw my last live stream, I ended up just opening the entire wave except for the Sylvie figure was the only one I didn't get to. He was the last one, and I thought we were riding pretty good high. I honestly, and you could go back and watch all 2 hours, and I think it's towards the later part of the stream that I start cracking these babies open. I honestly thought the Nebula was gonna be probably the worst out of the bunch, and she's so far not a bad figure. I was gravely wrong. This, in my just my opinion, is one of the worst Spider-Man figures I've ever owned, and it pains me to say that. So as I go to my shelf to try to get a Spider-Man, which again I've only got a couple, literally a couple, but if I wanted one that was looking kind of like this, I went to this guy. And then the more I started looking at this guy, it's this. It's the exact, within certain parameters, almost the exact same figure. So here we're gonna swap out his head. Now I'm gonna draw your attention to this right now. I'm going to remove Zombie Cap's head. Pops off really nice and easy. As you can see for Zombie Cap, it's not a hinge that just makes the head ball go backwards and forwards. This is where all that great motion and movement comes from. Dumbbell into a dumbbell. And it is glorious. Again, you see the range up, down, around. And even with the zombie, it doesn't look stupid having him look like this. So that's what I initially was like, that's weird, because every other figure in this wave is like the Zombie Cap. This is the only figure that is this way. And that is really disappointing because it's Spider-Man. And Spider-Man should have a lot of range besides, great, I can look up and I can look down. And that's it. There's nothing unless you decide to turn his head from side to side. There's like no waggle. There's zip, zilt, zot, nada, woof. I do find his knee joints are kind of gummy, which is a little strange, but again, I pulled this one out to do a comparison, and it's almost 100% the same figure. Again, my other gripe with this figure, well, there's a couple more, so let's go, is the leg spread. That's about it. Again, here, Zombie Cap, Spider-Man. What? Okay, maybe because he's a dead guy, he's kind of limber. T'Challa and Spider-Man. Okay, you know, the T'Challa, maybe he works out a lot. Obadiah Stane, Spider-Man. Obadiah Stane has a better spread than this Peter Parker, Spider-Man. This is not good. From the waist down, a 100% for sure. It is the exact same figure. It's all 100% reuse. You can see the angles, the different paint job, and whatever else and stuff like that. This one's got this mark. I don't know if anybody has this figure already. Shoot me a comment, because that is the only. Well, besides his feet looking dirty, like it seems really weird that that's the only non-blue mark on the whole figure. Really, is that thing? Is that supposed to be dirt wash? I don't know. Then you go. You get the double joints in the arm, so he's got better range. Great. The hands are a slightly more red than the rest of the figure, so they stand out just a little bit. But again, another complaint of mine. Like, here, watch. I can, the more I do this, I can take his leg off. Like, that sucks. So we're gonna just leave him with a leg off. What do you kind of you grow to expect in a Spider-Man figure? Really good mobility, motion, being able to really get a good split going on, what have you. Having the extra mobility on the joints, fantastic. Being able to get wicked head poses. Again, the one I pulled out, he's the same thing, because that's all it is. There's no dumbbell into a dumbbell. Butterfly joint. There's no bloody butterfly joint on this figure. There's no cut, nothing. Like, here, I can
Yeah, no, it's so I hate to say, I really hate to say it, but Spider-Man, you're not good. I am not enjoying you. You're not staying in my collection. So he is, yeah, he's going back in the box and he's going away. Like I said, I was super happy with this. I thought the head was fantastic. I thought just a little bit of detailing that is going on the cloak, I thought was kind of neat. The fact that they kind of make it a little flowing and like just pimp it out with the collar. You get the gold on the sides there, and it just lays on his shoulders, which is really nice as well, so you don't have to stick a hole in his back and then put a little extra plastic there. That I thought was actually pretty good. Again, that would make for great custom, absolutely. Ooh, I just rocked the camera, but no. Again, basically the same figure, but at least there's butterfly joints on this one. But you know, you get a slightly different looking spider and the whole, ooh, great, but no, this is garbage. So yeah, pretty disappointing that that's how we ended the stream last time. So, but anyways, guys, there'll be pictures for Zombie Cap, there'll be pictures for Zombie Hunter Spider-Man, all littered throughout both of these. I hope you stuck around for both. So yeah, I think I'm gonna, whatever episode to episode, then I think that's where I'm gonna start doing them that way. But anyways, guys, comment, share, like, subscribe, all that usual YouTube mumbo jumbo. We'll see ya in the next live stream. I'll look for your comments on the next video. And that's it. Love you guys. Peace.